Another thing also that gives a huge impact to Filipinas or Filipinos is
You get attention from Filipinas just like that. You're dressing a fit t-shirt, but you have this beer belly. So you get attention from us.
oh, what happened to him?
Why? Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Asmi.
It's me, Roger,
And welcome to Roger and Ismi Vlogs. So today's subject, does your nationality gets attention from a Filipina?
Before we start, daghang salamat sa inyong paghigugma ug pagsuporta sa among channel.
Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So, I guess you miss me, guys. Yeah. It's
For sure.
I'm a little bit sick, and even though that I have medicine, but still it triggers. So now I'm lessen my eating habits. I'm eating healthy so far. Yeah, no spicy food and no coffee for me.
That's why you have to make sure that you have to eat less food.
Yes, because when I eat too much, guys, it triggers and it's so painful. Yeah, so this is me, guys, and after a month, you can really see that I'm shrinking.
Really?
So now let's go with the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of our subscribers made a comment about this topic. So it goes like this. Another thought for a video for you. I know that foreigners are viewed favorably by the Filipino ladies, but does their ethnic race play a factor as compared to their nationality? Everything else being equal, like example, they are all from America, they all have the same income, they are all equally nice, etc. Is there a preference for a white or a black or a brown or an Asian American? I'd heard that if a foreigner looks like a Filipino, they don't get as much attention from the ladies. Just a thought.
Okay, yeah, that's a good question, right?
Yes, it is a good question. And normally, of course, we would answer that question.
Yeah, thank you so much for that question, brother. And that's why we're here to make this video, for you to know what are their preference in terms of nationality.
Yes, so your first question is, like, I know that foreigners are viewed favorably by Filipino ladies, but does their ethnic race play a factor as compared to their nationality? So, before, it was different, right?
Yeah, there will be a huge difference compared now and before. So, as a guy, I'm looking at girls who are dating to foreigners. So, when they hear foreigners before, they just think about white Americans. So,
Yes.
they don't know other than like black Americans or Africans or any like Asian American, right?
Yes.
So that's why they always think about, okay, when you date a foreigner, that's white.
Yes, that's their mindset, guys. Before. We're talking about before, not now. Because before, most of the foreigners that come here, because as you know, that the army base were here in the Philippines before.
And very rare for them to see a black American or African.
Yes, most of the foreigners that come here has white complexion. So that's the reason why most Filipinos before would think if you are dating a foreigner, also you're dating a white American.
Yeah, but now they see a lot of different race or nationalities that Filipinas are dating. Let's say black American, black American African or African, and white.
Yes.
Or even Asian American.
Yes, because they're already open to it. Because now there are a lot of foreigners, different nationalities, different races that come here and visit the Philippines to seek a wife material or a girlfriend, and also having a vacation, since Philippines is known for its tourist destinations.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe you will ask that, Roger and Ismi, do Filipinos really prefer white? For me, in my opinion, and this is my observation to other Filipinas or to Filipinas, that they really prefer white complexion.
Yes, the reason behind that, guys, because of social media and of course insecurities. So insecurity for a Filipino, we're already insecure about our skin complexion, that we are brown or even darker than brown. That's the reason why most Filipinos would choose a white foreigner, a white complexion foreigner, because the offspring, the babies. So a Filipina would think that, oh, I'm brown. So if I marry a white foreigner, my baby would have that white complexion. So her insecurity would just vanish because her offspring has that white complexion.
Yeah, that's right. And also, it depends on her preference because there are some Filipinos also that they love to date black people or
Brown.
brown people.
Yes, that's true. They don't really care about the skin complexion as long as the person is behaving and has a personality that they like.
Yeah,
They
that's
would
true.
date that person. They don't really care about the complexion. So we have a Filipina that has a preference of white, and we have a Filipina that prefers brown or black complexion.
Yes, we can see nowadays that there are also Filipinos who are dating with black people, right?
Yes.
So we can really compare now and before. So another thing also that gives a huge impact to Filipinas or Filipinos is social media.
Yes, social media plays a big role nowadays in our community. There are a lot of people that would think or they would get insecure even though that they have a good skin color. They would really say, "Oh, I need to be whiter." Even though that they're already white.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why there are lots of beauty products in the Philippines because they know that Filipinos love to use those products.
Yeah, so it's so hard for you to find a soap here that doesn't have a whitening chemical. So you really need to find one. It's so difficult. The only soap that doesn't have white chemicals or whitening chemicals is we have Bioderm and Safeguard.
Perla.
Perla. But of course, guys, that's just what Filipinos think because they think that being white is better, being white is attractive, and being white is like you stand up more.
Yeah.
You look different than others, but they don't really know that being a moreno is what we are.
Yeah, that's right. And another of his question also about if you will still stand out or get attention from Filipina if you are like same as Filipino.
If your face looks like a Filipino. So you get attention from your uniqueness. You get attention if you look different. So even though you have that face of a Filipino, but you have the height of a foreigner, you still stand out. But because you have that uniqueness. So you would really stand out from others. So say for example, you have that face of a Filipino, but you have that skin color of a foreigner. You still stand out.
Yeah, especially those white complexion.
Yes. But let's say, for example, you still have that Filipino look, you have that Filipino height, you have that Filipino skin complexion. Of course, you will not stand out. You would just blend in.
Yeah, blend into like pure Filipinos.
Yes, you cannot get attention from others because you just look like us. You look like us, especially if you speak like us. So you are not unique at all.
Because they get used to it. So
Yeah.
for them, you could easily notice by Filipinas if you have this uniqueness and at the same time your complexion or your personalities.
Yes, personality, physical appearance gives you that stand out from the crowd. Yes, and you get attention from Filipinas just like that. Yeah, because you stand out from the crowd. You don't blend like us. And say for example, even though you're not a foreigner, if you dress differently, you get attention from us.
Oh, what kind of dress?
So you're dressing a fit t-shirt, but you have this beer belly. So you get attention from us.
Oh, what happened to him?
Why is the store lacking of extra large t-shirt? Why is he wearing an extra small t-shirt? So that's a big example of how you stand out, guys.
What about for women?
Women, say for example, it's so cold outside, but you're wearing a bra. You're wearing a crop top.
It doesn't make sense, right?
It doesn't make sense.
Anyways, guys, we're kidding, but that's true.
It's really true, and that's just an honest opinion. Once you would try to stand out from the crowd, so you get attention, even though you don't look like handsome as other foreigners, but if you dress differently, you look differently, or you act differently, you would stand out. You get attention from everybody.
So I think that would be all for today's video, guys, and thank you so much for watching till the end, and we hope to see you in our next video.
No hate,
Just love. Bye.